Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Schedule J of Form 1120. Schedule J is about tax computation and payments, as you can see, and it consists of three parts. Part 1 tax computation, Part 2 Section 965 payments, Part 3 payments, refundable credits, and Section 965 net tax liability. So starting from Part 1 tax computation, line 1. If the corporation is a member of a control group, check the box on line 1. Complete and attach Schedule O Form 1120. Consent plan and appointment schedule for a control group. Component members of a control group must be Schedule O to report the appointment of central and certain tax benefits between the members of the group. See Schedule O and you will get more information. Coming to line 2, income tax. You have to multiply taxable income page 1 930 by 21% and enter the amount on line 2. Mutual saving bank conducted life insurance business. Now coming to line number 3, base erosion minimum tax amount. If the corporation had gross recipient of at least $500 million in any of the 3 tax years preceding the current tax year, complete and attach Form 8991. Enter on line 3 the base erosion minimum tax amount from Form 8991 Part 4 line 5E. And now on line 4 you have to add line 2 and 3. Coming to line 5 foreign tax credit, you have to attach Form 1118. Line 5, to find out when a corporation takes credit for payment of income tax to a foreign country or US possession, you have to attach Form 1118, foreign tax credit, corporations. 5B, enter any qualified electric vehicle passive activity credits from prior year allowed for current tax year from Form 8834 qualified electric vehicle credit. Line 7, you have to attach Form 8834 if applicable. Include on line 5B any credits from Form 5735 American Electronic Development Credit. Now coming to line 5C. Enter on line 5C the allowable credit from Form 3800 Part 2 line 38. The corporation is required to file Form 3800 General Business Credit to claim any of the business credits. You have to go through the Form 3800 for exceptions as well. For a list of allowable credits, you can go to IRS publication where you will get more details information from there. Coming to line 5D, enter any allowable credit from Form 8827 credit for prior year minimum tax corporation. Complete and attach Form 8827. Now coming to line number 5E. Enter the allowable credits from Form 8912 credit to holders of tax credit bonds. Line 12. Now we will get a total credit on line 6 from line 5A to 5B. On line 7 you have to subtract line 6 from line 4. Now coming to line 8, personal holding company tax. So a corporation is taxed as a personal holding company under section 542. At least 60% of its adjusted ordinary gross income for the tax year is personal holding company income, and any time during the last half of the tax year, more than 50% in value of its outstanding stock is directly or indirectly owned by 5 or fewer individuals. Now coming to line 9. The recapture of investment credit. If the corporation disposed of investment credit property or changed its use before the end of its useful life or recovery period, or is required to recapture a qualifying therapeutic discovery project grant, enter the increase in tax from Form 40 to 55, recapture of investment credit. Now, coming to line 9b, recapture of low income housing credit. If the corporation disposed of property or there was a reduce in the qualified basis of the property for which it took the low income housing credit, and the corporation did not follow the procedure that would have prevented recapture of the credit, it may owe a tax. See Form 8611, recapture of low income housing credit. Now coming to line number C, interest due under the look back method, completed long term contracts. If the corporation used the percentage of completion method under section 460B for certain long-term contracts, figured any interest due or to be refunded using the long look-back method described in section 460B2, use Form 8697. Now, coming to 9D. Interest due under the look back method, income forecast method. So you have to attach Form 8866. Now E, alternative tax on qualifying shipping activities. For this you have to attach Form 8902. Line 9F, interest or tax due under section 453AC or section 453I. Other G, recapture of Indian employment credit. Generally, if an employer terminates the employment of a qualified employee less than 1 year after the date of initial employment, any Indian employment credit allowed for a prior year tax because of wages paid or to incurred with the employee must be recaptured. Recapture of new market credit. For this you have to go through Form 8874. Notice of recapture event for new market credit. Recapture of employer provided child care facilities and services credit. You can go to Form 88882. Tax and interest on a non-qualified withdrawal from a capital construction fund. Section 7518G. Interest due on deferred gain. Section 1260B. Interest due under section 1291C3. See Form 8621. The instruction for the 8621 is available on IRS website. You can go and check every details of Form 8621. Now, from line A to line G, the total comes to line 10, and if you add lines 7, 8 and 10, you will get the total tax. include any deferred tax on the in termination of a section 1294 election applicable to a shareholder in a qualified electing fund in the amount entered on line 11. Subtract the following amounts from total for line 11. Deferred tax on the corporation's share of undistributed earnings of a qualified electing fund. On the dotted line next to line 11, specify A. The applicable code section number B. The type of tax number C. Enter the amount of tax. For example, if the corporation is deferring $100 LIFO recapture tax, subtract this amount from the total on line 11. Then enter section 1363 deferred tax $100 on the dotted line next to line 11. Now coming to part 2 section 965 payment. Line 12. Complete and attach form 965B. Enter the amount from form 965B part 2 column K line 4 on schedule J. Part 2 line 12 also enter the amount on page 1 line 32. Now coming to part 3 payment refundable credit and section 965 net tax liability. Line 13 2019 overpayment credited to 2020. Line 14 enter any estimated tax payments the corporations made for the tax year. Beneficiaries of trust. If the corporation is the beneficiary of a trust and the trust makes a section 643G election to credit its estimated tax payment to its beneficiaries, include the corporation's share of the payment in the total of for line 14. Enter T and the amount on the dotted line next to the enter T space. Now coming to line 15. If the corporation overpaid estimated tax, it may be able to get a quick refund by filing Form 4466. The overpayment must be at least 10% of the corporation's expected income tax liability and at least $500. File Form 4466 after the end of the corporation's tax year and no later than the due date of filing the corporation's tax return, not including extensions. Form 4466 must be filed before the corporation files its tax return. Now, line 16, combine 13, 14 and 15, we will get the amount on 16. 17 tax deposited with form 7004, that is the extension form. Now coming to line 18. If the corporation had federal income tax withheld from any payment it received because, for example, it failed to give the payer to correct EIN or was otherwise subject to backup withholding, include the amount withheld in the total for line 18. Now coming to line 20, refundable credit. Now line 28, credit for from 2439. Enter any credit from line 2439 notice to shareholder of undistributed long-term capital gains for the corporation's share of the tax paid by a regular investment company RIC. Coming to line 420B, 4136, C reserved for future use and D other, and you will get the total credit from line 20A and line 20D and 22 to 2020 net 965 tax liability form from 965B part 1 column D line 4 C instructions, and line 23 total payments credit and section 965 net tax liability at line 19, 21 and 22. So guys, this is all about schedule J of 1120. Goodbye.